Hello everybody and welcome to Speediance. Today we are looking at the Gym Monster 2, the all-in-one home gym to relieve you of all your crowded gym memberships. Here in just a moment, we're going to be looking at the Gym Monster 2 behind me and why it's important to you and how it's going to fit into your fitness journey. So first things first, one of the best things about the Gym Monster 2 is that it arrives fully assembled whenever you get it. And there's not really any sort of assembly, no installation, screws, drilling, anything crazy like that. All you need to do is plug it in and then your baseboard will flip down and you'll have to lock it firmly in place so it's safe, of course. And if you want to move it around, it's totally portable, has wheels on the bottom, glides across basically any carpet. And for those of you that are going to be renting or looking to maybe potentially put this in a confined space, we'll have the measurements on the screen for you as well. So now we're going to talk about the secret to unlocking hundreds of different exercises. And that lies within the maneuverability of the different resistance points on the Gym Monster 2. So depending on what type of exercise you're doing, you simply just remove the cables from the top and then move them to the bottom of the baseboard. And we've also had some concerns of people thinking that they might be too tall to use this machine. However, a close friend of mine, Tim, who is 6'2", uses his with absolutely no problem. So now you're probably wondering, if we're talking about a home gym, where's all the weights? Well, you're looking at them right now. Everything you see behind me is going to allow you to lift up to weights of 220 pounds, which is going to be plenty for most people. So now let's talk about what makes the Gym Monster 2 so much different than other home gyms you may have seen. And that is the different dynamic modes that you can change at any given time during your workout. So let's look at those now. So first we have our standard mode. This is going to be your typical balanced lifting experience. Nothing special going on here, just very straightforward. Chain is, think of it as lifting something heavy above your head. As you go through your range of motion, the weight is going to increase. Next, we have our eccentric mode. This is going to essentially allow you to train the negative. And as you're going the opposite way in your range of motion, it's going to add resistance to you. And then lastly, we have our fixed speed, which no matter how hard or how fast you try to work out, it's going to maintain one constant speed during your range of motion, which helps for very high intensity training. So with fitness, of course, safety is a huge issue, right? So that brings us to our spotter mode. So we've all been in a position in the gym where that last rep, you can't quite get it up. And with the spotter mode, you're not gonna have that problem. So in any given workout, if you're not able to complete a repetition, it will slowly reduce resistance on the accessory that you're using so you can safely put it back in place. Or if you're bench pressing, if you tilt the bar in any given direction, it will remove the tension completely, allowing you to put your bar back. So now that you've watched half of our video already, it would be a great time for you to subscribe to our channel. So if for some reason you still feel like those safety features are not adequate enough, this brings me to arguably one of the most essential accessories for the Gym Monster 2, which is the Bluetooth ring. So this will allow you not only to turn your resistance on and off mid-exercise, but you can also add and reduce weight at any given time. So now we're going to talk about our massive library of workouts and preset fitness plans that you're going to have for free just by owning the Gym Monster 2. So for those of you that may be beginners, that's totally okay, because whenever we go inside of our workouts here that are available to you, if you want to do a full body workout, you want to do your shoulders, you want to do your legs, your arms, your chest, whatever, by simply choosing in here what exercise you want to do, you're going to have one of our experts guiding you along the entire time. And if for some reason you feel like there may be something in the workout that's not suitable for you, you can make any adjustments that you want. So whether that be resistance, whether that be the amount of reps you want to do, whether that be the angle that the exercise is being done, you can change all of these things. For those of you experts out there or people that feel like you already have a lot of lifting experience, we have our custom training. So as we go into our custom training here, essentially what this is going to allow you to do is choose any of the movements that you have inside of your Gym Monster 2 and build a custom training program specifically for you. So here first, we'll just choose a couple of these exercises. And then here we can see that there is a ton of different adjustments that you're going to make this workout program completely personalized for you. So that's going to be your dynamic weight distribution, your training sets, how many reps, and your rest time. And while you're doing this, your 1 repetition maximum are gonna be tracked. So this is essentially, you choose a specific weight and that's the max amount of repetitions you can do on that specific weight as well. And all of this will be tracked for you inside of the Gym Monster 2. And if you still feel like this is not enough to accomplish your fitness goals, we do have our Wellness Plus, which is going to essentially be a guided training program based upon whatever fitness goals you have. And though in the future, Wellness Plus will be a paid feature, now it is gonna be free until June 30th. So here we can see that we have a ton of different accessories that are gonna come with our Gym Monster 2. So kind of just going from left to right, first we have our smart handles. So these will have the resistance release buttons on the top of both of them for safety purposes. Next, we have our tricep rope. Then we have our extension belts. Next, we have our leg wraps for lower body workouts. Lastly, we have our skiing handles. And because we have so many accessories, we have our accessory rack that comes with the Gym Monster as well. We also have a huge selection of other accessories that you can find on our website as well. Now we're gonna look at how to set up for a few of your basic workouts. So we're gonna start with our bench press first. So we already have our bench set up now, and we have our bar up here. So we're gonna connect these first. So after we lock these in place, one amazing feature about the Gym Monster 2 is that you can actually flip the screen while we lift. So we're just gonna do quick flat bench. So before I start my lift, you're gonna hear a sound on my first rep that is tracking your form. So if you drift too much to one side or the other, it will let you know. So for instance, if you wanted to do some tricep rope pull downs, also very easy. So we'll connect our rope here on the top, make sure our weight is set right, turn our weight on. So because you should never skip cardio, now we're going to set up our rowing bench. So we have our rowing bench in place already. Next, we need to make sure our resistance points are set to the corresponding height, which there's a rowing image you'll see here. Just make sure to follow those. At the right height, we will take our bar and we'll attach our bar. Next, we're going to start our workout. So we have a beautiful view of the lake. Then we'll adjust our straps to make sure our feet are securely in place. Then we'll begin. And simply as this, you can take care of all your cardio. Being it that the Gym Monster 2 is a premium product, you can also expect premium service. So there is a 2-year warranty on all key components of the machine, whether that be screens, motors, and stuff like that. And for any of the accessories that come with the Gym Monster 2, we provide a 1-year warranty as well. And during these warranty periods, all shipping will be covered by us. Thank you so much for joining us today as we've covered all the essential information about the Gym Monster 2. And now that I am so sure you're ready to own one for yourself, all the corresponding links will be in the description of the video. We also heavily encourage you to visit our website and join our online community where we have 12,000 members going strong. Feel free to ask them about their experience with Speediance as well, and we will see you in the next video.